how's it going? Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Courtney, and on this channel I have been documenting my weight loss / health journey using the medications Mounjaro and Ozempic, and now currently on compound Tirzepatide. If you are coming back, I welcome you back. I'm so glad that you are back with me. I am just wanting to do a quick little update on what's been going on the past couple weeks, and I also wanted to kind of go over, especially for some folks who might be new here, some of my like favorite snack ideas, and actually wanted to talk about some of the vitamins that I've been taking lately and see, you know, what your thoughts are on those, or if you have any suggestions of anything better, that would be amazing. So let's all just kind of share together what we're doing to just excel in our health journeys and get our bodies where we want them to be. Yeah, so let's just kind of hop into it. So the past couple weeks has just been super busy. That's like my mantra pretty much for the last 6 months, 5 months, 6 months, 5 months. What are we in? May? Yeah, 5 months. It has been a complete and utter whirlwind with, you know, my business and everything. So everything has just been crazy. So anyway, I wanted to just kind of go over, I guess, some of the things I've been eating lately. You know, we of course went out for Mother's Day. We went to one of my favorite restaurants around here, and it's a Mexican restaurant that it's not like a chain restaurant. It's a I guess I want to say it's probably like a family owned place, but it is just very super authentic, clean, fresh ingredients. Everything is just so insanely amazing. It's literally the best Mexican food I've ever eaten anywhere. And they make the best birria tacos. Oh my God, they are so good. They come with this consomme that you can dip it in, and they are just divine. Now, you also get like rice and beans, which I never really eat the rice and beans. So, I mean, that just kind of go, you know, usually my kids will eat it. So I know it's not going to go to waste, but it's not something that I typically will eat. And they also make the best guacamole. So for Mother's Day, I did kind of splurge a little bit on that food, but I mean, come on, it's Mother's Day. So, you know, I wanted to eat good, and I did, but that was literally the only thing I've eaten that I ate all day. So, oh, nope, I take that back. Actually, my husband did make a really nice breakfast before church. We had eggs, like he made scrambled eggs with little toast, and I had a couple of slices of bacon. So I do take that back. I forgot I did eat breakfast. But other than that, you know, we ate at the Mexican restaurant at about, I want to say we got our food probably about 3:45-ish, something like that. So, you know, that was a late lunch, early dinner. We didn't eat, you know, I didn't eat anything else for the day. And so, and I was full. So, yeah, it was great. But lately, I've been kind of on this kick of buying these rotisserie chickens from the grocery store. They're already cooked. They're literally, I want to say they're actually cheaper to buy a already cooked rotisserie chicken than to buy a raw whole chicken and go home and cook it yourself. Like, that's a no-brainer. No-brainer. So I've been buying a lot of those and having a lot of like salads to go with them. Right now we're kind of on a Caesar salad kick, like the salad kits that you buy. My kids love them. So we've been eating a lot of like chicken and salads, Caesar salad especially. What else? Let's see. I did make some red beans and rice within the last couple weeks. We just kind of ate, you know, I just had small portions of that. Just very filling. You know, I didn't have anything with that. Normally, I would make like cornbread or something if I wasn't like on a diet or not trying to watch like my eating and stuff, and we would throw down on some cornbread, but we didn't make any cornbread to go with that, but it was still good. And you know, it's a little higher carbs, but there's a lot of protein, you know, as well in you know, the sausage and the beans and stuff. So it's, you know, it's good protein. Let's see what else. Okay, so we have had recently, I've made, we get these pork steaks from the grocery store. It's HEB, which is the best grocery store on the planet. If you ever come to Texas and you just want to see a really awesome grocery store, just come to HEB. It's fabulous. It's so fabulous. So they actually have these really great, they're pork ribeyes actually, and they're kind of small. You know, they're probably about like that. I don't weigh them, so I don't know exactly how many ounces they are, but they're a very good portion size. They're not ginormous like these like big pork steaks, but they're small, but they're kind of thick. So juicy, so wonderful. Cook them in the skillet with a little olive oil. They're already seasoned, so I don't have to season them. I just cook them for a few, you know, about 5 minutes on each side, and they usually come out pretty perfect. And I've been making, with that, I've been roasting Brussels sprouts, which is another thing that I'm kind of like on a kick. Like right now, I absolutely love roasted Brussels sprouts. Never in a million years thought that I would say I love Brussels sprouts, but they are so good. The way I cook them is so good. So I cut them all up in halves and I put them in a big bowl. I drizzle olive oil, and then I just generously seasoned with Tony Chachere's, which is a Cajun seasoning, a little garlic powder, salt and pepper, a tiny bit of onion powder. I might throw like a dash of like Italian seasoning in there, and then I just I'll either, you know, wash my hands really good and then take my hands and just get in there and get them all coated with oil and seasoning and stuff. Or if I'm just not feeling like doing that, I'll get a big spoon and I'll just keep stirring them until it's all coated. And then I will get a cookie sheet that has like a small lip around it. So, I mean, you could take a baking pan also, but I will, I usually like to either put down parchment paper or foil, and then I'll just pour it all over the top of that, and I'll spread them out really good, and then I'll put it in about a 420 degree oven for about 30 minutes. And then I'll stir after about 30 minutes, and then I'll put them back in there for about another 10. They should be about done. And then what I do is I'll pull them out and I'll sprinkle a little Parmesan cheese on top and just kind of mix it together, and then make sure I spread them back out, put them back in for 5 more minutes. And they come out and they are divine. They are so good. So if you're not a huge Brussels sprout fan, give that a try. You might just find out that you are a Brussels sprout fan. So anyway, it's just been foods like that that I've been trying to do. Yeah, there's been a few moments where I, you know, had to go grab some Chick-fil-A because I was out doing some stuff, you know, going across town and everything. And so, you know, I don't necessarily make the best choices. I typically, if I'm going to Chick-fil-A, if I'm not driving, I will get the grilled nuggets in a fruit cup because, you know, I can have my grilled nuggets and use my fork and stuff like that. But if I'm driving, I'm just getting a chicken sandwich, and that's just all there is. I'm just going to do that and maybe some waffle fries. And you know, I know that that's not something that I can do daily or 2 or 3 times a week and be able to, you know, maintain some weight loss and stuff like that. But every once in a while, you know, we got to show ourselves some grace sometimes, okay? And if we completely deprive ourselves, then it's just going to be that much harder if we completely cut out some of our favorite things. If you have something that you really, you know, if you want to eat ice cream, eat some ice cream. Don't eat half the carton. Get you a scoop or two, and that'd be good for a few weeks, you know. Or use the like Halo Top ice creams. Those are good also. Somebody's trying to call me. Sorry. Or, you know, like I said, the Halo Top ice creams are really good, and typically you can eat the whole thing they'll tell you how many calories the whole container is. You know, just figure that into your stuff for the day, and you know, just don't deprive yourself, because if you completely 100% cut out, like, I'm cutting out all sweets for, you know, then if you come off this medicine, you're gonna probably have a problem with staying off of sweets. So, you know, if you just in moderation, but we just have to learn how to not overindulge. So that's my little soapbox thing there. But one thing I do want to talk about, and it is absolutely, I would rather have this than have ice cream. Right now, my very, very favorite thing in the entire world is this ratio protein yogurt. And I get the vanilla. Oh, y'all. This stuff is so good. It almost has like a creamy pudding consistency. It is so incredibly wonderful. It just absolutely, oh, it just absolutely is so, so good. I like to cut up strawberries and sometimes a little bit of pineapple. And if I'm really feeling frisky, I'll cut up like a couple of grapes in there too. and just mix it all in with it. And y'all, I'm telling you, to me, it is better than ice cream. And of course, you're getting so much protein. Like, one serving is 28 grams of protein, and a serving is 2/3 of a cup. 28 grams of protein. Y'all, I can't eat just 2/3 of a cup. Like, I have to have like a full cup, or maybe like a little bit more, because it's so good. But I'm getting tons of protein, and it's like, it's 200 calories. 200 calories. I mean, you know, I'd rather, like I said, I'd rather have this than ice cream. It's way better for you. You're going to actually get, you're getting tons of protein. It's low carb. Let me see. Now, if you're doing keto and you're doing like strict keto and stuff, then this is probably not going to be for you. It's going to have 7 grams of net carbs. Now, they do have a keto version that is good also. I don't like it as much as this one, but I still like it. It's still really good. I bought it on accident one time, and the texture is different. I was expecting that texture. The texture is a little bit different, but it is still really good. But it's less net carbs. So if you're looking for something that is, you know, more for a keto lifestyle, then I would definitely check out the keto version. It's really good. So yeah, so that has been something that I have just really, really been into lately, is the yogurt with some fruit, because it's just, oh, it's so magical. So also a couple of other snacks that I've been really enjoying, of course, is, you know, I like to cut up fruit and just eat the fruit, like pineapple. I know it's kind of high in sugar, so I try not to do a ton, but I really like to cut up pineapple and just eat that, even if I don't have the yogurt to put it in. But I really like, and I just bought some more. This is the Walmart Great Value version. They're like Slim Jims or whatever, but I love these things. They've got 7 grams of protein. There's 2 grams of total carbs. It's, you know, I think you get, and that's for 4 sticks. Sometimes I'll just have 2, you know, just depending. But sometimes I want 4, you know, and I'll have all 4. But yeah, so, you know, stuff like this is not something I eat all the time, but if I just need something quick that's on the go, these are individually wrapped, so they're really easy to just like throw in your purse, or just kind of throw in the console in your car or whatever. Another thing I really like, and I don't have it in here, but I really like to get like some cheese, like the sliced cheese that you get for your sandwiches, and I'll cut it like in 4ths. So I'll get like 1, and then I'll get like deli meat, like turkey, or I like Black Forest ham, because it's not cured with like sugar and stuff like that. But I'll roll that up with the cheese, and I'll eat those. Those are really good if you're having a constipation issue. I know sometimes being on these medicines, a lot of people can experience a lot of constipation. You probably want to, like, you know, nix the cheese, because that stuff will bind you up if you have too much. So just kind of watch out for that. But you can, you know, have you some, you can have you some little ham or turkey roll-ups without that. Maybe instead of the cheese, just maybe use like pepperoni or salami, slice of those, like, so not the really tiny ones that you get like in the packet, like already sliced or whatever, like to put on pizza, but in the deli section, you can usually find, you know, their larger slices of like salami or pepperoni. Wrap that up with, like, you know, your turkey or your ham or whatever, and those are really good. If you have like a few of those, they're, you know, they're a really good snack. So you know, and you're getting protein. Speaking of protein, I have kind of fallen off the wagon of doing my collagen, like my vital proteins. This was my go-to when I first started, and I kind of fell off just because, you know, it's kind of expensive. It's like $24 for, you know, like a canister of this. And so we were starting to try to, you know, find other sources of like protein. But my husband, he likes to have his protein powder and stuff. And I was kind of just using what he was using so we could save some money on this. But now that I'm having the issue with like my hair falling out and stuff, I've got to get back. I'm getting back on using my collagen. So, because I need it. I desperately need it. And this stuff is delicious. Oh, it's so delicious. Of course, you can see I get the chocolate flavored kind. So it's got 20 grams of collagen per serving. It's only like 90 calories per serving. It's got 18 grams of protein. It even has like a few milligrams of iron. So that's not bad. And it's got 220 milligrams of potassium. So, you know, potassium is good for like, I know bananas have a lot of potassium too, but they're supposed to help with like leg cramps and stuff like that. So, I'm going to have to definitely get back into this because, and I've started a few days ago, I started actually really, you know, getting back into making my shakes and stuff. And I was using almond milk for that, but I started reading about just like some questionable ingredients that's found in almond milk. And so I think we're just going to go back to using just regular milk. You know, if it's just a cup, you know, it's not going to be that much difference as far as like fat content and you know, if I use like skim milk, you know, so, and I mean, a little bit more calories, but I'm pretty active around the house and around my formulating area and stuff where I do like my, you know, like my skincare products. And so I'm constantly walking around the house, constantly picking stuff up, and moving. And so I feel like I'm burning some calories. So anyway, but what I like to do with this, now you can add like a banana to this and have like it's like, it tastes like a chocolate covered banana. It's really good. Or, oops, I just hit my phone thing. Or what I like to do, I like to add powdered peanut butter, and it almost is like having a Reese's shake. So I get this at Kroger. It's their Simple Truth Organic. You can also use like Pb2, which, you know, it's in the peanut butter aisle. So there's several different brands, but I got this. I think it was like on sale when I went, so that's why I got it. I wasn't specifically looking for something, you know, organic or whatever. I like to have organic stuff whenever I can. And so when it was on sale, I was like, I grabbed it up because it was cheaper. But I'll use about a tablespoon. A serving size is 2 tablespoons, but I'll use like 1 tablespoon. But this also adds to, you know, the amount of protein that you get. If you use 2 tablespoons, you get another 6 grams of protein. Like I said, I typically will use 1, or I'll use like a heaping tablespoon. So I'm getting maybe, you know, 4.5 grams of protein. But I mean, that's a lot of 24 grams of protein for a shake. I mean, that's pretty good. And you're getting the collagen too if you're using the vital proteins, you know, collagen peptides. So yeah, so I'll do that. A lot of times too, I will add a little bit of stevia just to kind of give it a little added sweetness. Not a ton. I don't want it to be like ice cream, like shake or you know, like a shake that you get at Sonic or something. I don't want it to be that sweet. You know, not like a dessert, but a good protein shake. So yeah, so that is a couple things that I've been doing, especially getting back on my shakes lately. As far as like you know, drinking, I'm trying to get water in. I'm struggling trying to get enough water in. Just because I'm busy and I'm not thinking about it. And so I think one thing that does actually help, of course, you know, trying to, and I don't even have my water by me. I don't even know where it's at. See, it's crazy. But I know one thing, because I get bored with just water. I totally get bored with just water. And one thing that I've really been enjoying is I've been getting these like True Lime, like little packets. They go, you know, in a, I think 16.9 ounce bottle of water perfectly. It tastes really good. It's got like natural, you know, ingredients. It's sweetened with stevia. It does say it's got like pure cane sugar, or cane sugar, but it's less than a gram of sugars. So it's mainly, they mainly use stevia to sweeten it. So, and it's really good. It's no artificial flavors. They use vegetable juice for color, probably beetroot, powder or beet juice, or whatever. But, it just tastes like a cherry limeade. You know, I love them. Of course, you know, if you're a big cherry limeade fan from like Sonic or whatever, give this a try. I want to say this packet, it's like $2.50. And it's got 10 packets in there. And, I mean, so those things they last me a little while, but I mean, I love them. I'll have at least 2 a day. Sometimes. Yeah. Sometimes. So, so yeah, so if I get bored with water, which I know a lot of us do, I love to have something like that. Just to kind of shake things up a little bit. They have some different flavors that I really like. Yeah, so I'll try to link all this stuff in the description box below. Most of the stuff I get, like I said, at Walmart, some at Kroger. Yeah. Also, I was going to talk to you guys about some of the vitamins that I've been taking. I know recently, like on my last video, we were talking about like my hair loss. Not the last one, but the previous one before that, we were talking about hair loss. And a lot of you had suggested, you know, of course, like biotin and the collagen and things like that. So I'm definitely trying to hop back on the collagen train. And as far as like vitamins and stuff go, I have been using, I just bought this a couple weeks ago. It's the Nature's Bounty Hair, Skin, and Nails. And it's the gummies. Y'all, I'm a child. I don't like to take pills. And any vitamins I get has to be in a gummy form. Has to be. I can't swallow large pills. They get stuck, and I'll start gagging, and it's just not pretty, and I have to try to like cough it up because it'll get stuck, and it's just, yeah, it's an ordeal, and it becomes an ordeal. And so I just assume gummies and I can chew it. So, a little step up from the Flintstone vitamins, but you get what I'm saying. So, so this has like some, good like vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin E. It's got, 6,000 micrograms of biotin for 2 gummies. I know somebody mentioned trying to take like 12,000. I need to talk with my endocrinologist about that, because I think that she said something about it affecting something having to do with my thyroid meds if I take too much. So I need to get with her on that. But yeah, so I mean, they're like non-GMO. Like I said, they got vitamin A, which is retinol palmitate. So it's like a retinol source. So I've been taking these. And they're strawberry flavored. They actually taste really good. So, so I really like them. And kind of on top of that, I've been taking this, Vitafusion, women's multi. Now it says it's 50 plus. I'm under 50. But these were on sale. So I figured, you know, if they have like separate ones for, maturing women, then they must have some extra good stuff in them. So why can't I? I mean, I'll be 47 in a few months, so I mean, I'm close enough, whatever. So I'm just gonna take them. But so yeah, so they're a good multivitamin. So I've been taking these, and these are also gummies. and I like them. I like the way that they taste. It says for eye, bone, and immune support. So that has to be great. So I've been taking those also. And I have been taking, y'all are going to laugh with like all these gummy vitamins I have. It's like having a snack at night before I go to bed. Okay. Like I get like 6 gummies because it's 2 of each of these. And if I take the fish oil gummies that I also have, it's like it's like a really great snack. So, you know, I count it as like my snacks. But anyway, so I take these fiber gummies as well. This is also made by Vitafusion. These are good too. They're really chewy though. They're super chewy, but it's not unpleasant. It's just very gummy. I didn't realize I hadn't gotten the sugar-free ones until I got home, but I was just like, whatever. I'm just gonna go with it. I don't typically get the sugar-free ones, but that's okay. But so it's got 5 grams of fiber per serving. Yeah, so, and I think that it says you take 2 gummies for the 5 grams. It's also got a prebiotic in here too, so that's good. So yeah, so those are the vitamins that I have been taking. And like I said, I did mention the fish oil gummies. I've been taking some of those too, for like some omega-3s, because, you know, that's good for, you know, focus in your brain and stuff like that. I think it's also good for like your joints and things of that nature. So those are the vitamins that I've been taking. If you think that there's something else I'm missing that I ought to kind of be adding, let me know down in the comments. But yeah, so I just wanted to kind of get on here, discuss what I've been kind of eating lately. I'm actually about to go have lunch. I've got a chicken salad in there, with rotisserie chicken and a little bit of mayo, sour cream, some celery, some cut up boiled eggs, and a little bit of Cajun seasoning. So I'm going to have some of that maybe on a couple of crackers, or maybe just by itself. Sometimes I'll add one of those Joseph's pitas, which are really good. Those are low carb. I'll put a link down below for those. I get those at Walmart. So yeah, so that's what I am going to have for lunch. And the jury's out on dinner. I think I still have some rotisserie chicken left, and I think I have some I have a salad kit. I'll probably just make that for tonight, so I'll have like chicken and salad for dinner tonight. But yeah, so guys, if you have any questions, let me know. I'll try to link all this stuff below. That's going to take me just a bit. And yeah, I guess I will holler at you guys in the next one. All right, bye.